Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Crypto Griff. Alright, do remember I'm not a financial advisor, so do not buy or sell anything because I say so. Alright, just so you know, President Trump's still your president. For all the haters out there. Haha, just kidding. Alright, Morgan Stanley. Strategist, Bitcoin rising to replace US dollar as world reserve currency. This is probably going to happen. Morgan Stanley's global strategist has made a case that Bitcoin is making progress towards replacing the US dollar as the world reserve currency. Do not assume that your traditional currencies are only stores of value or mediums of exchange that people will ever trust. He warned governments. All right, we all knew this was coming. Bitcoin is on its way to becoming the world reserve currency. Morgan Stanley's investment management's chief global strategist and head of emerging markets, Rasher Sharma, published an opinion piece in the Financial Times on Wednesday. He explained how Bitcoin is making progress towards replacing the US dollar and becoming the world's reserve currency. The Indian investor began by recalling that when the coronavirus pandemic hit, the US dollar was the world's reserve currency, noting that it has been over for 100 years while the other previous reserve currencies lasted about 94 years on average. That would have been reasons for question. Now, the theory behind well, it's not a theory, it's a fact. Money. All right, we started off back in the day with trade, gold coin, silver coin, copper coin. Then we move up to dollars. And then we had a Visa card. That was the latest one. The Visa debit card. That was your last exchange of money. Or, PayPal. They're the same. And now it's time to upgrade to the new one, cryptocurrency, which will also be done through some form of card or your cell phone or scanning app. A new class of contenders is emerging. Cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin are being pitched by the champions as decentralized democratic alternatives. I don't know why they have to say it like that. While pointing out that there are Bitcoin skeptics, including those who prefer gold, Sharma said many people have bought Bitcoin in bulk. I wish I could. As they fear that central banks led to the U.S. Federal Reserve are debasing the value of their currency. This has boosted the price of Bitcoin, which has more than quadrupled since March, making it one of the hottest investments of 2020. I beg to differ. XRP is the hottest investment. Everybody's always going to use Bitcoin, at least for now. It is too popular. Trillions of dollars invested in it. There's trillions of dollars invested in XRP. And it'll be RSR, VeChain, VeThor. Now coming up, Spark token. The dollar's reign is likely to end when the rest of the world starts losing confidence that the U.S. can keep paying its bills. Now, that's happening right now. Right now in this pandemic, this is what it's all baking down to. This is what we've all got to keep our eyes out for and what we need to be aware of. That is how dominating currencies fell in the past, the strategist claimed, asserting. Now, this all really started coming about is the first time Bitcoin boomed and the U.S. government didn't have regulations to put on it, and a bunch of people, a 12, 15-year-old kid became a multi-millionaire, and they don't want that to happen again. And they have all these new regulations coming out, like they put a tax on Spark before it even came out. It hasn't been delivered to anybody's account, and they're already taxing. Has a special own tax, and they want to tax everything. I know it's whatever. You're going to get taxed in Spark token on your Spark tokens before you put it into USD. That's the stupid part. Sharma believes that Bitcoin is gaining mainstream acceptance. Today, most Bitcoins are held as investments, not used to pay bills, but that is changing. He opened noting that small businesses are starting to use the cryptocurrency in international trade, particularly in countries where dollars can be hard to come by. Now, this has actually been going on for a while, so some of this information, take it with a grain of salt. I'm going to try to clarify some of it as we go along. Particularly in countries where dollars can be hard to come by, such as Nigeria or local currencies, unstable Argentina. He further pointed out that the large companies such as PayPal and its subsidiary Venmo are planned to allow 28 million merchants to accept Bitcoin next year. PayPal is doing it big. I'm not a big fan of Venmo. Something seems not right about Venmo. Sharma then warned governments that Bitcoin surges may still prove to be a bubble. But even if it pops, this year's rush to cryptocurrency should serve as a warning to government money printers everywhere, particularly in the U.S. Elaborating, do not assume that your traditional currency are the only store of value or mediums of exchange that people will ever trust. Tech-savvy people are not likely to stop looking for alternatives until they find or invent one. Well, they're inventing them every day. You can create your own cryptocurrency right here in your own home. Why have I not done it? I really don't really care about doing it. Anybody can create a crypto. You guys, I should probably do a video on that, huh? How to create your crypto. There's tons of videos on that. You don't need me to do one. A report of crypto sets for a massive adoption in the U.S. as more Americans embrace digital alternatives to the dollar. Well, the dollar is losing extreme value. I think our dollar is worth like 40 cents. Probably less. It's gonna be worth nothing soon. U.S. dollars it's depleting. We're now the joke of the country or of the world. The United States dollar is a joke of the world. People used to come over here from Mexico and to look for a better world, better life. And I talked to a few people across the border to get here, Well, unfortunately, they got here about a year or two later. They're like, it's no different here than it is back in Mexico. And they just go back. So I don't know what everybody's talking about. Everybody's flooding over here because it's not happening like that. All right. Bitcoin is going to boom. It will. So don't worry about that. Don't worry your little totsy foots about that. All right. Here we go. Our XRP will also be a world currency. And you can trade XRP on any exchange. I try to use this Good Crypto app because it's got pretty much everything and it tells you the exchanges. So if you guys want to use this Good Crypto, it can connect to other wallets like Binance US, a couple different other ones. And you can connect it to those wallets that will support certain tokens. Like if I wanted to get a Polkadot, I can go here. And what I want in USD, it'll show me all the exchanges that will support it. KuCoin, Bitfinex, FTX, Huobi, Kraken, BitMEX, Bittrex, Polynex, CEXIO. Then you can go to your BTCs. Liquid, Hit BTC, Gate.io, Bittrex, KuCoin, Kraken, OKEX. Just so you know, Binance you can't really use in the US. Use Binance US. And you can look up just about anything on here. I like crypto, good crypto. Good crypto is just good crypto. And you can come all the way down. You can even view your theta, and I'll show you the exchanges you can get theta on. Huobi, FTX, OKEX, Binance, Gate.io, YoBit. And you get your BT exchanges. But they don't want you buying it in the US, so kind of boo-hoo on them. Get that Hedera. Now, so you guys know, you can get Hedera on Verge as well. Also on Voyager. There's Verge. Matic's going to be a big one, guys. You always check that out. All these charts, all seem to be ending up in pretty much the same place. But there's a lot of shit coins in here too, so don't, think that every coin's going to have great value. It may be $10 now and be negative 300% tomorrow. District Ox. That one's supposed to be a big one. I don't know what it's playing at. It's up and down. It's floating at that 5 cent. It was up for a while. It's not anymore. All right, so this is the Good Crypto app. You can view your portfolios, trades, or you can go pro. But, you have to do stuff for that. And then back out. All right. Now, I don't know how many of you are still using Coinbase. Despite this loading process here. Stellar's up. Look at that. Big money. 5 cents. Yeah, Stellar's up 18 cents. Man, Stellar's been booming. All right. Numerera, there's going to be big money there. Okay. Prices. Where is it? Here we go. We're in the wrong one. All right. Remember, NewCipher jumped on there. It bumped up pretty good. Pretty fast, too. Then it came back down, crashing. Anytime something goes on Coinbase, it goes up. I use this for information purposes only. So if you like Coinbase, I use it for this, and you can come scrolling down. There you go. You can get free money on here, but then they want you to trade it so they can take it back. Because that's what Coinbase does. Markets are looking green. Waiting for XRP to turn green. It's going to be big money made on Stellar. 18 cents. All right. I don't know how many of you are using the Crypto.com wallet. All right, yeah. Crypto.com did launch their anti-phishing code for the app users, and Filecoin came out. And they did support the flare, if anybody didn't already know that. My brother's looking at that one. Our top gainers, Stellar's on top today. 9%. Yes, different exchanges show different prices. That's because they have to credit it. There you go. See, look at that. Can't buy it. Tricked you. All right. So if you want to look at the trade videos for this, you have to look at my other videos. I'm not going to walk through that. I'm just doing a little walkthrough here. These are my wallets that I like to use. I like Bittrex. I like BitTrue. My favorites are Uphold, VeChain, and Bitmart. I use Binance for trades, for day trades, and Voyager for some special coins that I can't find anywhere else. All right. Do remember, check out my Twitter. I post a lot of stuff on here. Another uncut video for XRP. I just posted these today, so feel free to check out the rest of my videos. Tomorrow's a big day, so supposedly the vaccines are supposed to be start to be distributed, and the VeChain network is supposedly playing a large role in that. So check me out on that, guys. And apparently Trump's supposed to have an announcement tomorrow, so we'll see what that is. And yes, I'm not a big Bill Gates fan. That guy's a freaking douche. Oh, Crypto Bull. That guy's cool. Best digital assets for payments. XRP, BTC. VeChain's going to be on there soon. XRP The Standard Productions. Brian Brooks off the record over drinks last Friday. If XRP holders had any idea what's coming in the next few weeks, they'd soil their knickers. That's a funny guy. All right, guys. Remember, like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think. And remember, what I do is I debuff scams. So you are unsure about something, feel free to ask. Or if you need to know something, remember, feel free to ask. Message me. Do what you want. All right, guys. Later.